returns you've been getting on the share market? Well, perhaps you should think a little differently about your investment portfolio. And it seems there's never been a better time to buy into diamonds. Here to tell us why, the Managing Director of Holloway Diamonds. Welcome, Garry Holloway, mate. How are you?
Hi, Peter.
Good to see you.
How are you? Good to be back.
Mate, when it comes to diamonds, how have they performed as an investment?
Well, they went up a bit when things were booming with other commodities.
Yep.
They didn't fall as much as other commodities. They didn't fall as much as the stock market, but they haven't rebounded.
Okay.
And
So is it a good time to think about diamonds?
well, yes, now they're cheaper than they've ever been in Australian dollar terms.
Okay. So the currency being high and the prices being low post the collapse of the stock market.
And as Mark was saying before, the upside risk for where the dollar is now is nothing compared to the downside risk of where it's going to go to. So I think most people are going to be saying that the dollar is pretty safe at the moment. It's a good bet for...
All right, so why would someone select, apart from the fact that there's a price difference, it's a different commodity. Why would people think about, and I think you actually have told me before that some people are actually putting in diamonds into their super fund.
Yeah, well, the benefit of putting it into your super fund, especially if you trade in your super fund, you can wash off the GST. Of course, the super fund, you're not supposed to be able to use the diamond. So that means if you buy it, if you're a man, and you stick it in the safe, your wife may not be very happy.
No, that's right. That's true.
You can have your own solutions to that sort of problem.
Yeah, without sorting out family issues here.
Capital gains tax.
Yeah.
If you retire and you move to whatever those special terminologies are, then there would be no capital gains tax after you sell. And if you get to the end of your life and you've got some medical bills and so on, well, that's the time that you're not going out to party. That may be the time to cash in the diamonds. Yeah,
so it's just like people could buy gold in the super fund, they can buy diamonds. Here we got investing in diamonds. So you talked about the Aussie dollar, GST, better liquidity on six-figure stones. So I guess that's my question. What kind of diamonds do we buy?
Look, if somebody wants me to buy them a diamond for $10,000, then obviously I have a retail margin, not a brokerage. But if you get into six figures, really $200,000 plus, then I'm able to buy in single digit for you, and I can also go into some sort of transparency where you can actually see what I'm paying. Yeah.
So you'd be like an agent in a sense. Yeah. But you're saying that the smaller diamonds are not really an investment commodity. You're talking about what kind of price should we be paying? About 200K or something?
Well, in the first instance, that sort of thing is a commodity. Yeah. It doesn't go up and down. It's the speculation that you need. You actually need to have speculative diamonds. And the ones that go up and down the most in value are the D flawless. Yeah. But they're the hardest to buy and sell. Okay. And there's also very, very difficult to find really well-cut D flawless, and it doesn't seem to make as much difference.
D flawless?
D is the top colour, flawless is the top clarity. Yeah. So what I recommend is DEF in medium-high clarity, because that's a much more fungible product. You can sell it more easily, you can buy it more easily. So the thing is, you've got to be able to get out when you think the market's reached its peak. Okay, so how easy is it to do that? Is it easy to pick when the right time to get out, or you just wait until the price goes up? So once again, it's a long-term investment. When the price goes up, that prima facie means that we've got demand.
And so, okay, so the chart on the screen, have a look at it there now. Yep. So tell us what we're looking at here, Garry.
Yep. Essentially, this is something from De Beers, and what they're saying is that the consumer demand will be going up because of Asia, especially India. The demand in India is just growing at about 30% per year. Yeah, right. And of course, they're the largest consumers of gold in the world.
Yeah, and their economy is doing well, and they're great at gold, and they love diamond. And that line going up there, that's what De Beers thinks is going to happen to demand. And at the same time, polished supplies.
Everybody knows that there hasn't been the finds of new mines, and it takes 10 to 15 years to start a new mine from the time you find it. Right. There's been hardly any new mines found. There are a couple that are going to come on stream with 2 or 3 million carats a year out of the 160 million carats that are currently consumed.
So you're saying if demand's heading that way and supply's down, it's got to be a good thing for price. And also, why is the Aussie dollar being a high level, I presume you're going to tell me that diamonds are priced...
They're traded in US dollars.
In US dollars.
All around the world. Yep. So the strength in the Aussie dollar, and they're flat-lined in US dollar terms. There's another chart there that you could show that shows what they've done over the last couple of years. The other factor with demand is that we're now starting to get some companies putting together stock market plays and index plays, and they're going to have to buy physical diamonds.
Okay, so before we haven't had these funds that were actually going long on diamonds. They're going to be new to the market.
Yes, there's several companies trying
so they'll
to get
provide
them going
demand
in Chicago,
to market?
in New York, yep.
Okay, so they'll provide demand and they will affect supply?
Yes.
Okay, and the end result you're telling me is good for price?
Good capital gain.
Yeah.
It's all of the. I've never done this before. This is the first time in my 33 years of buying and selling diamonds that I have ever suggested to people that now is the time that you could actually really invest in diamonds and make money. I've just bought a $400,000 diamond through my super fund this last week because I think the time is right.
Well, yeah, but the history is that people haven't been used to using diamonds as an investment play. How can people get more information about playing diamonds?
Well, if somebody wants to contact me, I'm not that very hard to find. But certainly go to
But at this stage, there isn't a wealth of information about investing. IDEX Online?
Yeah, is a Israeli-based company. They're one of the companies that are trying to put together a fund. Rappaport, rapnet.com. There are several companies. If you go out and do a bit of a search, and there is one listed company now on the London Stock Exchange. They listed June last year, a really bad time to list. They've got about $100 million in the bank, and they're out buying diamonds at the moment, $1 million plus diamonds in their case, because they believe that this is a real market.
Is there a move to make the market more transparent and normal, like a gold market? Because it hasn't got that history, has it?
Well, you shouldn't expect that it's going to be like a gold market because diamonds are all different. They're not a commodity like gold. Gold is 4 nines, 99.99% pure, and it's the same everywhere in the world. Every diamond is different. And the really important thing with a diamond is to make sure that you get the best cut quality. Because if the cut quality is not good, at the moment, that's the difficult part to grade in a diamond. And there are several different labs that have got completely different opinions about the same diamond. That's getting better. That's an area that I do a lot of research and a lot of work in. And that is getting better and better. And in a few years' time, you will be able to have effective cut grades on diamonds. And the best diamonds are going to go up in value more because that will become transparent.
So if somebody wants to get involved in buying diamonds, it really means that you have to get, I would have thought, a diamond advisor. It'd be because you just said the cut quality is critically important. So all those sort of things are going to be really important. What happens if you hold a diamond for a long time? Does an old diamond have is there an impact on the price of a diamond because of its age?
Do they go out of fashion?
Yeah. Is an old diamond, can it be as valuable as a new diamond?
Well, if the old diamond hasn't got a fantastic cut quality, yeah, that's a problem. One of the things that's happened is that the quality of the finish of the diamond, that is the polish, the symmetry, all of those factors has got better as technology's got better. So, yeah, if you buy a diamond that was cut in the 50s, for example, you're very likely to find that would need to have some work done on it. And if that was exactly 5.00 carat, then it's going to fall to 4.90 or 4.60 carat, and it's going to wash away 30 or 40% of its value because 5 carat is a magic number. Okay.
So in terms of going forward, if someone really wanted to play the diamond market, you clearly have to have someone who's going to give you some expert advice.
You've got to know what you're doing. You've got to be in it for a long time too. It's 5-year minimum, I would say.
5-year minimum. But the outlook for price over the next 5 years looking good?
I would say that after 10 years, you should reasonably expect to do very well.
Are there auctions for diamonds?